Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So student, you all know that we are over with the chapter 6, that is the triangle and its properties, right? So from today's onwards, we are going to start a new chapter. The number of the chapter is 13 from your NCERT maths. The name of the chapter is exponents and powers. Alright, so student, I hope you are familiar with this term, exponents and power. So you can see in the figure also, right? So you can just see 555 is mentioned and it is written in the form of 5 cubes. So this is the funda of exponent. Alright, so let us now discuss about what are the points, relevant points we are going to discuss in this chapter. So these are the few things here which you have to discuss. Alright, so starting from the exponent. Alright, starting from the exponent, today we will discuss about what is exponent, what are the examples that we are going to discuss about it. Alright, so next we have is law of exponent. Today we are going to discuss only these two topics. Alright, so exponent, law of exponents, multiplying powers and the same base, multiplying powers with the same base. We will just learn, we will just get the hint today what will happen when we multiply. So these are the basic rules, you can say. Okay, so laws of exponent, inside the laws of exponent you will get multiplying powers with the same base, dividing powers with the same base, taking power of a power, multiplying powers with the same base, dividing powers with the same exponents, miscellaneous examples, alright, and decimal number system. This all we are going to discuss in the next part of the video, but for today I'll just make you understand this all thing. I'll just make you understand, but basically we will focus on the exponent and the laws of exponent today, in which this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts points also gets included. Alright, so let us introduce exponents. What is exponent? Okay, let me read out the definition first. So an expression, alright, an expression that represents repeated multiplication of the same factor is called a power, or exponent. Alright, so an expression that represents repeated multiplication of the same factor is called a power. So example, you can see the number 5 is called the base. So this 5, when you write like this, okay, is called the base, and the number 2, if you write 2 here, then this will be considered as the exponent. Alright, so if you write 3 here, power 5 to the power 3, means this power will be indicated as the exponent, nothing else, nothing big thing you have to learn. And the power in which it is residing, this 3 in which it is getting attached on its head is called a base. Without base there will be no power, okay, and without base there will be no power or exponents. Okay, so you have to make this thing clear. The exponent correspond to the number of times the base is used as a factor. So what does this mean? So what does this mean, that exponent correspond to the number of times? Suppose I write 2 cube here, 2 is a base here and 3 is the power or exponent. Let us use the term exponent. Okay, so if you write 2 to the power 3, means it is 2 into 2 into 2, right? So this means this only. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the is 8, right? 2 cube is also 8. So the exponent correspond means to the number of times the base is used as a factor. So your base is 2 and this is your factor, and how many times it has been repeated, the number of times, that is your exponent, nothing else. Okay, so this 3 over here is the exponent. Okay, so you can note it down in your copy if it is clear to you all. Alright, so let us see the laws of exponent. I hope the concept of the exponent is clear. Let me write it again. So this is your 5, which is base, and suppose this is 2 here. This is your exponent. This 2 is your exponent, and this 5 is your base. All right. Similarly 2 to the power 5 if you have. All right. So this 2 is your base. Do not make confusion. If you have the bigger number over here as a exponent, no worry. Okay, no problem is there. But this will remain as exponent only. This will not be base, and this cannot be changed in the form of exponent. Okay. So whatever it has in its head, okay, whatever the number is carried by the base in its head, in its power form, that will be considered as the exponent. Alright, I hope you have understood this. So once you come through the knowledge of the exponent, so there are various laws which you have to learn, which you have to remember. So the first one is the product, means multiply. When you have the same base, this A is representing the base, M is representing, for this M is representing the exponent, and N over here is representing the exponent. So if you have this condition, suppose say if you have the same base, so 2 cube into, this is your multiplication side, into 2 to the power 5. Suppose you have the same base, right? Suppose you have the same base, but the power is different, then what you can do, but here the same thing is base. Only the thing you need is your base. So what is the answer? A to the power m plus n. So what is happening? Your power is getting added, right? Your power is getting added, so you can write 3 plus 5. So it is 2 to the power 8. 2 to the power 8. So this will be your answer. So this is the first law of exponent, in which you will apply the multiplication rule. Alright, so the concept is, when you have the same base, okay, different power, then what happens? Your power will get added. You can see the example here. 2 is square. 2, this 2 is your base here, and this 2 above is your exponent. 2 here, and 3 is your exponent. So whenever you have the same base, then what happens? Your power is going to get added. So 2 plus 3 is simply 5, no? So you can write 2 to the power 5. Alright student, I hope you have understood this. No problem is there. When you have the same base, your power is going to get added. This is the first law of exponent, so which I have told you that I will be discussing in this point number 2. That is question, that means whenever you are dividing, whenever any exponential form is getting divided. So now I have used the term exponential form. So this 2 square, 2 to the power 2. This is the exponential form. Why? Because it has got the power, sorry, exponent. Again I am making mistake, no power. You have to use the term exponent for this 2. For this 2, you have to use the exponent term. Alright. So students, do not get confused with the power and the exponent. So exponent is, exponential form is, if you have 5 at the base and 2 in their exponential form in its head, then this will be considered as the exponential form. Alright. So when you got the idea of the product, that is whenever the product is getting, whenever the exponential form is getting multiplied, having a same base, 5, 5, 2, 2, then those power will get added. You can see the example here. So now question, what is this question? So question means division, right? Whenever you can see over here this form, so whenever the 2 exponential form is getting divided, what will happen? The first power, that is m here, and the below in the denominator form, the power will get subtracted. Suppose you have 2 cube by 2 square, then if you have in such form, this is in division form, right? So whenever you have this form, then you can write 3 minus 2 directly in a power form, not together. Some student make 2, 3. This is incorrect. So this should be written in its power form, exponential form only. That is 3 minus 2, that is 1. So 2 to the power 1 means 2, right? So this is the way to write the question, or the second law, that is the division. whenever you have the same base, the power will get subtracted. Okay, if it is in a division form. But whenever you have the same base, and if suppose this is in the multiplication form, then the power will get added. Okay, so next was your division, that is whenever you have the same base. So you can see the example here, right? So 2 cube by 2 square. So what is happening, just see 2, they have just done this in a different way, but I can show you this in this way also. 3, this below 2 in the denominator form, 2 will get subtracted. So 2 1, so this is your 2, the answer will be 2. This you people can use this idea also, no issue. 2 cube means 2 can be written in 3 times, and below the denominator you can say 2 square, 2 can be written in 2 times, right? 2 times. So up to and below 2 can be deducted. So what is the remaining? Only 2. So this is your answer. Alright. So next we have power and power. So if you have, suppose like this, 2, 3, this 3 is the exponent. Again you have another outside. If you have exponent, this is called power on its power. Okay, power on its power, or exponent on its exponent. So in this condition, what you are going to do is just simply multiply simply multiply this exponent, that is 3 into 2 is 6. 2 to the power 6 will be the answer. And if you want to write in the whole number form or the natural number form, you can write natural number means starting from 1, whole number means starting from 0. Okay, so 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 6 times, multiply, get the answer. I hope you understood this. So let me make you understand again. So power on its power means when you have this condition. So student, this all laws or rule you will write in your exam, in your copy, in your notebook. It is very, very important. Alright. So using this in the later video, I'll be solving the exercise also. Okay. So this is very, very important. These are the very, very important point. Alright. So whenever you have the power on its power, then what will happen? This power will get multiplied. You can see m dot n. Dot means multiplication. Now you people have to understand every terms used. Sum means division, product means multiplication, question here means division, dot means also multiplication, off means multiplication. So every this types of terms should be very much clear to you all. Alright, so you can see the example here. 2 to the power 2, outside the bracket is again 3, so you can say it is 2 to the power 6. 6 is the exponent. Okay, together we will say power. Okay, whenever you have the base, say 2 and 6, together we will call it as a 2 to the power 6. Okay, but only 6 we cannot consider power, we will consider exponent, its exponent. Okay, 2 together we will say 2 to the power 6. Whenever you have to say a term 5, and suppose you have square on it, 5 square, suppose I am writing here 5 square, then what you are going to write? 5 to the power 2. Okay, suppose you have 5 to the power 4, then we are going to say together we will say power. Okay, but only singly or single 4 we will not say power, 4 we will say exponent. There is a difference between power and its exponent. Alright, so I hope this is clear to you all. So let us move on to the next one. The next one is inverse. So what does this inverse indicate? Inverse means ulta, right? So a to the power minus 1, you may have the negative integer as a exponent also. You can see here minus 1 is there, no? In the exponential form it is minus 1. So whenever you have such conditions, then what you are going to do is say a 2 to the power minus 1 is there. This is your exponent's form, that is minus 1 is the exponent. So whenever you have this, then what you are going to do? 1 by 2. Simple. Okay, just see, they have given the example also. If you have, suppose power is little bit greater than this, suppose say 2 to the power minus 2, then of course this 2 will come down, but the power will be 2, because this 2 will not go in a van, this will remain with it only, but only this negative sign will get converted whenever it is coming down. Okay, so 1 by 2 square means 1 by 4, right? So similarly, if you have let me show you the another example also. Alright, so let me remove this. So 1 by, suppose you have 2 cube, 1 by 2 cube means 3 is the exponent here. So whenever you have to write the inverse form, then what you are going to write? 2 to the power minus 3. So in this way also, sometimes your question may be given in the division form, and you can bring directly this 2 cube above and you can write 2 to the power minus 3. Okay student, I hope this is not very hard, right? Easy one, no? So just have to know the rules, starting from the multiplication rule, second division, then the power on power, next we did the inverse rule. Okay, suppose you have 5 to the power minus 6, 5 to the power minus 6, so this is the exponent here, minus 6. So what we are going to write? 5 to the power 6. Bring this 6 below the denominator, it will become plus 6. Now again, if you want to bring this above, you can write 5 to the power minus 6. Alright, so some changes will come, and the changes will come in such a form. I hope this is understandable to you. So this is the example here, you can go through it properly again. So now the last one, which is very important. Suppose you have any base, this is a here base, and 0 is here the exponent. Okay, any base whenever you have, and you have the exponent or the power 0, a to the power 0, a to the power 0 is considered as one power, right? So a to the power 0 means 1, big 1. So a to the power 0 means 1. Then any a can be, if any number, any natural number having a exponent 0 will be considered 1 only. Alright, so do not get confused. This is the very important thing. Most of the students make confused that they write 5 to the power 0 is equal to 5. No, how come this 5 to the power 0 will be your 5? If this 5 to the power 0 is 1, then what is the value of 5 to the power 1? It is also 5. How come this is equal? This is impossible, right? So your 5 to the power 0 is also 1. Alright student, any number having a exponent 0, the number will be 1. Okay, suppose you have 2 to the power 0. Alright, the answer is 1. Suppose you have 5 to the power 0, 1. 100 to the power 0, 1. Okay, you have crore, but you have the exponent is 0. The value is 1. The bigger number, the smallest number, the decimal number having a exponent power 0 will be considered the value 1. Okay, so these are the 5 rules which you have to remember to solve the exercise which we are going to solve from the next video. Alright, so make this thing clear. Alright, so product, quotient, power, inverse, 0 power. Let us see whether we have completed this part or not. Okay, exponent, what is exponent? This is clear, right? Exponent means in any number, in any base. Now we will say any number as a base. Having any number on its head or in its power position will be considered as a exponent. How many this will represent, this power, this exponent will represent how many times this base is getting repeated. Alright, so now laws of exponent also we have discussed about, right? The first one was multiplying powers with the same base, we did. Dividing power with the same base, yes we did. Taking power of a power, power on a power, yes we did. Multiplying powers with the same base. This this is the same rules here again we have applied, so no. This one also we did, so sorry for this. Okay, miscellaneous example also we are going to do. I have showed you the example. Alright, so in the next video from the exercise, while solving exercise we have to start solving the miscellaneous example also. I will show you the example. So decimal number system, alright, I will be showing in the next part of the video. Expressing large number in the standard form. So three things has been remained. So 8, 9, 10 we will solve in the next part of the video. For now we solve, let us revise. Today we solved exponent, number 1, laws of exponent, multiplying powers with the same base, dividing powers with the same base, and taking power of a power, also power having a 0. Power being a 0 is a 1, that also we have discussed in the laws of exponent, right? So I hope this is clear to you all. So in the next part of the video we will start solving exercise 13.1. Alright student, till then stay safe and healthy. I request you all to revise, okay? Revise whatever we did today, revise it. Alright, so thank you everyone.